What it takes, powered by Standard Chartered Bank.
What Standard Chartered has done is they have brought the bank to my business. The straight-to-bank platform saves a lot of time. Now we can do our KRA payments and have records directly from our Standard Chartered account.
Charles Boit is a man with love for cows. For over 2 decades now, his family has been rearing these animals and producing milk.
So it's one of those things where you fall into it in a way, but it's actually something that I've been interested in since I was a kid.
As the managing director of Samsaraline, nothing makes him happier than watching things grow and multiply.
What you see around you here is actually approximately 400 cows. Majority of them are actually dairy cows, of which we're milking about 150 cows.
3,000 litres of milk are produced here on a daily basis. That's about 90,000 litres a month. Multiply that by averagely 60 shillings a litre to get the estimated monthly revenue.
But because we retail our milk directly, the returns are a bit better. The more cows you have, the better it is.
His target in the next 3 years is to hit 10,000 litres of milk a day and more than triple the number of milk-producing cows.
We are taking the milk to town, processing it, pasteurizing it, and retailing it through the milk ATM systems. We're hoping to grow that into packaging in the next couple of months.
In order to consistently breed quality cows and produce high-quality milk, a calving unit is inevitable.
If you don't feed the cow and look after it well, it basically will never reach its genetic potential. Majority of the problem that occurs is people ignore the fact that when a cow is young, it has to be looked after.
From birth, it takes 2 years for a cow to start producing milk here. And should you need one of these animals,
a cow here could go for 250,000, something like that. We've used AI for about 20 years.
Rosy as it may seem, his business journey has had its fair share of challenges.
We've had disease outbreaks where cows have died. We've had milk glut scenarios where you've literally poured milk down the drain. Somebody who wants to go into dairy should not just walk into it blindly. They should do a bit of research and actually understand the business.
In dairy farming, Boit reckons 2 things remain important: the quality of the cows reared and the feed consumed.
A cow is like a child. If you have 200 cows, you have 200 children, and they all want attention, every single one of them. So it is not easy to manage. Then make sure you've got enough food to actually have at least 6 months to a year worth of food for the cows, just in case something happens.
And above all, patience if you are going commercial.
You'll put in money for 5-6 years and then you start getting good returns. Critical to reinvest that money that you're getting.
Besides dairy, Samsaraline has also ventured into tea and maize production. Just the other day, it established a milling section to add value to the maize they produce.
We're able to mill up to 300 bags of maize per day. The mill that we have currently is what you define as a 30-ton mill. Our intention is actually to grow that in the next 2 years or so to 100 tons.
Aspirations that, according to Boit, are achievable thanks to a reliable financial partner.
Standard Chartered has actually been interesting in that they've held our hand through many times, through many bad times. And they've given us advice when to do something, when not to do something.
For us, our engagement with clients is needs-based. So we need to know the needs of the client. Then we match those needs with the capabilities of the bank.
Through the bank's support, Samsaraline has expanded and even brought in modern farming and milling equipment.
What we did is to give a letter of credit to them, to the client. So what the letter of credit did was the client was able to order equipment without paying cash, because that is a Standard Chartered Bank letter of credit.
And what more, it's easier for Boit to settle salaries and other overheads as well as receive money for the products sold.
Do 99% of our business through the online business, through the online platform, the straight to bank. So that's something that we found has become very, very useful. We pay our employees, we pay our suppliers, we do everything through it.
So if a client says, I've made payment to you, just at this moment, you'll be able to see actually the payment, whether the payment is done through the pay bill option or it's done through a bank account. You'll actually be able to see, the client will be able to sit wherever and see the payment reflected. It's real time.
Patrick, Igunza, what it takes.
What it takes, powered by Standard Chartered Bank.
We at Standard Chartered Bank are committed to getting into the details of your expansion plan, and we're going to work with you all the way.
Simple. We power your business ambition. Call 020 329
It's simple.
3901.